the option to either use the two that you've already done or create two new ones. That's your decision. Do I need to refresh your minds on haikus?
No.
Okay. Our next poem is by far, I think, one of the most challenging. It is an onomatopoeia. What's an onomatopoeia? Raquel?
Honk.
Yeah, honk would be yeah.
It's a story.
It's not a story. The poem is a story, but onomatopoeia isn't.
It's sound effects.
Yeah, it's sound effects. So, kapow! Pow! Thud! Rat-a-tat-tat! Biff! Any sort of quack would be an onomatopoeia. It's taking a sound and putting it into word form, which is really, 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 really hard to do. Your onomatopoeia poem needs to have, there's not a requirement on the format, but it needs to have at least 6 sound effects, which means the minimum is going to be 6 lines. Okay? It has to describe a story. It has to tell a story. So you have to make sure that you pick something that you do often, that you can start to think about the sounds that happen when you do that. And we're going to practice one together. But I'm going to read you an example first. Do you want to read your example?
No.
Okay, sorry, not sure.
I want to hear you do it.
Brum hums the garage door rising. Whomp races my engine as I back into my spot. Click clack, clickety clack, tappity tap assails my ears as my eager pups dance across the floor. Whoosh thwap, their tails are knocking. You guys ever heard a dog's tail and it hits stuff? That's exactly what it sounds like. Crash, crunch, munch, Khaled doesn't even chew. Woof, it's all the thanks I get. What is this story about? Yeah, she's coming home from a day at school, day at work, to see her dogs. And that's the sounds that happen when she does that. So to make this work, is you need to think of a story that you want to tell. My suggestion for you is it has to be something that you do often. So your morning routine. What happens when you first get up in the morning? Maybe your day at school. Maybe if you're in band or you play a sport or something like that. What sound effects happen when you do those things? Next, I want you to make a list of all the noises that you hear during whatever you decide to write your story about, your poem about. Think of all the people. Are there people talking? Are there, if you're doing a sport, are there balls bouncing on the floor? Are there footsteps? What sort of noises do you hear?
It has to be 6 different.
6 different sounds at least. It can be more than that. It can't be less than that. Capiche? Then you're going to try to figure out how all of those sounds fit into a sentence to make your poem. So let's practice one together. What is something every single one of you in this room do almost every single day? Kettle?
Get up in the morning and do.
Okay.
Go to the bathroom.
You go to the bathroom. What's something, let me rephrase this. What is something that everybody in this room would be able to describe the same sounds for? Like you all share this in common. Aspen.
So that happens often when I do when I wake up in brush my teeth. I always, if I'm tired, I always drop my toothbrush or my toothbrush bottle.
Gross. And you put it in your mouth still?
No.
Ugh. Lorelai.
Getting in and out of the car.
Okay, getting in and out of the car. River. School. You're getting warmer. Kettle. Reading. Is there a lot of sounds with reading? Other than that?
Yeah, opening the book, dropping the book, people coughing, people sneezing, people talking.
School buses.
School buses. Natalie?
Lunch.
Ooh, lunch. That would be really loud. That's like too many noises.
Connections.
We all go to the greatest class ever!
Yes.
So, you're... What?
There's like, help me please, I beg of you.
What are the sounds that we hear? What's the first sound when you guys come to class? Maria? Every day. Every single day when you come to this class. Although Minty does sing quite often. Allie?
When she called the 10 kids,
Rachel! Allie! Landon! Okay. Okay, what is that?
Walking in the room.
Snowing in the snow?
Nikita and Landon, we don't need you to act it out.
Stomping.
Stomping, but what is that sound? How do you describe that sound?
Good. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Stomp, thud. I like thud.
Bang, bang.
Big squash.
Thud.
Shoes are wet.
Okay, then we get high fives. What does a high five sound like?
Smack. Whack. Smack.
Smack.
Swat. No, whack.
Swag.
Whack.
Swap.
Swat.
Swack.
Whack. 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 Whack.
All right, then what do you do? What's the next thing you do once you come into creative writing? River.
No.
Sometimes. Daphne, pull out your chair. Yeah. What noise does that make? Aspen, what sound is that? Clang. Okay. Clang. What else? How else would you describe that? I don't even know how to begin to write that, but thud, da, boom, thunder boom. Daphne.
Ting.
Ting. Ooh, that's a really good one. I don't need the sound effects. Thanks. All right, then what do we do? Kim.
It's not like that. I'm hoping we do have to do this, but like when you're walking around, words have had to be like screeching noise.
Ooh, so how? I don't even know if I can. What is that noise? Now I'm ruining our markers.
I would just put this squeak of a dry erase marker.
Squeak?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's not a chalkboard.
Okay. Then what do we do?
You unzip your bag and get your stuff out.
Okay. How would you describe the zipper sound? Or zip?
Are you a bee?
What about when we take all our papers out? Can I borrow your papers?
What is that? Crinkle.
Crinkle.
Russell. Crinkle, crinkle, rackle. Russell.
Crinkle, crackle. Okay. What about when we write with our pencils or our pens?
Scratch.
Scratch. Okay.
Pop. Pop.
Pop. Did you say pop?
Yeah, pop.
Like
How do you do that?
your pencil doesn't make that noise.
I can do this.
Aspen.
Tap like when you write so fast.
Ooh. So maybe like
Tap it.
tappity, tippity tappity,
Tippity tap. Tippity tap. Tippity tap.
tip tap. What about when we erase something we've written?
G-R-E.
I like that sound. How do we put that into words?
S-H-C-H-S-S-H-C-C-C-C-H.
What about swish swish?
Yes.
It's kind of a swish. River.
One erase that always makes that really loud screech.
Yeah, we got squeak kind of screech. What do we do when we all leave? Nolan, I haven't heard from you.
We all start like talking.
Yeah. So how would you describe the? Ooh, did you say chit chat? Chit chat. I like that. Chit chat. That's a C. Effort.
When the door shuts.
What does it sound like? What does it sound like when I shut the door?
It's like. Wait, no, hold on.
Clunk.
Clunk.
Oh.
Pow.
Pow. And then what do you imagine it sounds like in here after the door shuts?
Quiet.
Crickets.
Crickets, yeah, like birds.
Cricket chirps. Alright, so now we've made our list of noises, right?
Cricket chips? You say cricket chips?
Oh, whatever. Cricket chips. That's what I want it to be, cricket chips.
Oh, I love cricket chips.
So now we've made our list. So do you see how we could put these into a sentence, into sentences to make our poem?
Yeah.
We could pick the top 6 and we could describe this whole class. We could start with stomp, thud, up the ramp I go.
I like the
Smack, swack, we high five. Cling, thudda, boom, ting, chairs being pulled out. Zip, zip, getting my my supplies out of my backpack, crinkle, crackle, scratch, writing on my paper, and then thunk, the door slams. Class is over.
Then begin.
And then chirp, 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 peace and quiet.
I was thinking of
Do you have any questions on what I want you to do for your onomatopoeia poems? It is a little confusing because it's hard to think of how to put all those sounds into words, right? I mean, that's not even a word. So you are going to be making up words for some of these, right? Because a sound might sound different to you than it might to somebody else. That's okay. So you guys need to think first about a story that you want to tell. My suggestion, like I said, is something that you do often. That way you can start to think about all the sounds that you hear. So pick like your morning routine or riding the bus home. Something common.
What's my rooster?
Seeing your rooster would actually be a really good one. Okay? Any questions? Okay? Time is yours. Grab paper,